It is indeed. Chris MacFarland. He comes from a division rival. MacFarland was the general manager for the Colorado Avalanche since 2022. He's been with the Avs organization for the last 11 years. Now, coming to the Preds, he also gets the title of Director of Hockey Operations, which he did not have in Colorado. The Avs are currently riding a 9-year playoff streak. They won the Stanley Cup 4 years ago, and MacFarland is currently up for the GM of the Year award. Now, Predators majority owner Bill Haslam said, while they ran an exhaustive search, but, quote, all along, we were hopeful to interview Chris. He turned out to be a perfect fit for us, just what we were looking for to lead our organization moving forward. So now, of course, the question is, what is MacFarland's plan to move the Preds forward, right? They've missed the playoffs 3 of the last 4 years. MacFarland's press conference is 11 a.m. tomorrow. We're going to ask him some things, I think. Lydia?
Oh, yeah, we know you will. Chris, thanks. Looking forward to that report.